Alright, good evening. Hello, everybody. We should now be viewable and hearable.
Hello, everyone. I am Chloe, your GM for this, our game of She is the Ancient, a gender-bent module based on Curse of Strahd. We're heading into episode 18. Today we have 3 players right now. We are expecting Sulky in a little bit. Busy with important stuff, and unfortunately we'll not have Lindsay playing Gal for us tonight, but we do have our current players who can introduce themselves. We'd like to start, Ben.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Ravensdale. I am going to be playing Grizzly Bottoms tonight, the giant bat person barbarian, and I'm looking forward to shenanigans. So, thank you for joining us.
I guess that's me. So hi, I'm Lupine. I'm playing your Spicy Little Rogue, everybody's favorite Spicy Little Rogue. And there's Mel. Yay! And there are not gonna be any shenanigans tonight. Nope. No siree. None.
I'm Mike. I play Trier the Anxiety Druid, or Circle of Stars. Yeah, there probably will be shenanigans, and Trier's already worried about them, so yeah, I'm sure he's going to be fine with that.
Also, Mike, I saw you post the link. Here, send it to me and I will copy it into the chat since the moderation settings don't.
Oh, they don't let me do that, right?
Yeah. Don't let you do that.
Hey, hang on a sec.
I could probably figure out how to just make you be able to do that. But we can figure it out. We can figure it out over the break.
There you go.
Like how to give you that power. Anyway, there's Mike's link tree. And speaking of Mike, would you like to do a summary of what happened last session?
All right, if everyone feels up to it, I can definitely do a summary of last session. Let me just pull that up. All right, last episode was episode number 18. Or 17. I did that again. Episode 17, Abbot Aftermath, or the Little Kresk Shop of Horrors. After the animals in the Abbey were released, even that scary chimera, the person with the artificial arm that they rescued from the now burnt infirmary wakes up to find the group standing over her. Aurelia, as they were going to come to know, as they were to come to know, be known as, was shocked to find a giant bat, an Aarakocra, a smoking fairy, and a gnome looking at her, quite concerned. After threatening the group, introductions were made because we love threats, and the wide-eyed newcomer to Barovia started to settle in with less panic. Just less panic. Then she saw the wreckage of an iron golem and set about fixing up a steel defender dog for herself named Hohenheim. That tended to make things a little bit better for her. The group talked a bit about using the Abbey as a base and if they could help out the townspeople a little bit since the Abbess really wasn't helping to begin with. They knew that Irina had gone down to approach the town leader or the burgomaster as she's the burgomaster of Barovia, to distract and engage the town while we dealt with the Abbey. The group takes their newfound friend to the sealed off infirmary to spend the night and battle off a gigantic shadow before they were able to get some rest. The next day after the rest, they went back to planning, and when the gold dragon who escaped came back to the abbey to tell them something in the southeast was something they needed to investigate. Funny how dragons can pantomime and do mime, and we all figure out what we're talking about, even though it couldn't speak. The group put it in their collective back pocket and went to go see the local burgomaster. After arriving at their home, they introduced Aurelia to Irina and Ciri and Talos. Apparently, Talos and Grizzly are now inseparable and best friends. But who isn't Grizzly's best friend? Leaving Arena, they discover that the people in town have been disappearing for the past week, but are quote unquote strange when they come back. People gather together, staring at each other like they hear things that nobody else hears. Seeing the servant up close, Trier figures out that the strange townspeople are actually plant creatures that look like people. Dina follows the servant to a quiet business, which turns out to be a mortuary, how appropriate, and leads the others back there. Gal and Trier try to go through the front door as purchasers of coffins that the place sells while Dina sneaks into the attic, and Grizzly and Aurelia plan to go through the side windows. Going in the back, they encounter a massive plant creature with large mouths and floating tentacles. So a fight with multiple fireballs, tentacles, and chomping metal dogs with killer snakes ensued. In the end, everyone came away a little injured but victorious, while the plant and plant creatures melted away. And that's where we left our group last time. Tonight begins episode 18, A Mysterious Location, or Nothing is Ever Sunny
Not
in
that.
Barovia. I'm sorry?
Oop, I was just pulling up map. Opened up I made a new map for the Burgomaster and Kresk,
Oh, nice.
but
Ooh,
we actually left you right at the coffin maker shop
I remember that.
because we finished, pretty much
Yeah.
right as that ended since it was running late. So it's been like maybe a minute or so since you have taken down this giant plant. I think Aurelia and Gal are covering from their wounds. Gal being probably this is one of the most Gal has been menaced, and Aurelia is probably catching up Hohenheim. In the meantime, Trier is also a wolf right now, still.
Yep.
Oop. There's the body of the plant for our audience.
Hi, Jack.
I know.
Gal and Aurelia are over in this room. So, what are y'all doing? Are you doing any weird shenanigans with the plant, or are you just gonna head back to the Burgomaster's mansion?
I'm going to go sniff around the house and enjoy this large form because it's really big for me. Or not the house, the business. There's nothing left of the plant, right?
I think. Is there like detritus and stuff?
There's definitely plenty of detritus.
Okay. I feel like we should burn it. Not because I like burning things at all. Definitely not.
Grizzly is literally about to put some of the plant in his mouth when Dina suggests burning it.
Oh, you can eat it if you want.
He eats it.
Okay, do it.
It's it's full of acid, so I'm gonna say it tastes citrusy.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I normally don't like vegetables, but this is really good.
Oh, if you eat the whole thing, we don't have to burn it.
Grizzly's down for a challenge.
Are you gonna try and drink up the acid too?
I mean, he'll eat the plant if there happens
Okay.
if it happens to be a little bit spicy. That's fine.
Okay. As long as you're not like trying to sip up, the digestive acid sac, you're fine.
No, he'll just eat what he can of the thing. He'll just
Yeah, I think
He'll just walk around munching on it as he goes.
Yeah, you go and munch. I think at one point this corroded arm just plops out of the hole you bit into.
A bonus.
It's got secret prize inside. And then I'm going to start munching on that too.
Trier resists the desire to reach out and grab the arm and run off with it like a dog would, but not going to fight Grizzly over an arm. He's just going to sniff around the house.
I want to pick up a stick and throw it, and Trier's going to go get it. Sorry.
Give me a perception check. You can do it with advantage because you have keen smell.
Okay. Advantage. 26.
There is a very familiar scent. You catch a whiff and you realize that at some point, you don't know, at some point Strahd herself has been in here.
I'm
Chicken.
gonna go hunt around for that where that smell's coming from, just in case. And being the dire wolf, I'll just knock things over. I don't really care. I forget that I'm not that big. I forget that
I'm
I forget
gonna
that I'm that big.
I'm gonna follow Trier around.
Yeah, she's definitely not in here. But, but there's a lingering scent. You're like, she visited this place at some point. It's just potentially connected to this weird plant being here, but you don't know exactly how.
All right, then he'll run. Then he'll run upstairs and sniff around the attic too, because why not? I mean, because he doesn't want Grizzly eat this disgusting plant, or hear the slurping, I guess.
I don't think you can talk in your
Oh, I don't
shapeshifter
say anything.
form.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. So I don't even know that he smells Strahd. I just know that he looked real excited about something. So I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, you can head upstairs. I'll just move Grizzly Cam over. Uh, there's a lot of wood. Seems like this is raw materials. There's towards the southwest. There's a dining room. There's a living area. It seems like these were not trafficked recently. Yeah, again, the person who ran this place was probably replaced a while ago. So there's like rotten food. There's clothing tossed on the ground. Stuff in need of washing that never got washed.
Well, I won't nose around too close. If it's gross clothing, but I'll just nose around the big boxes and head
What are you
back
thinking?
downstairs.
Dogs, gross clothing, match made in heaven.
Nah, he's
Nothing
not
particularly interesting though.
okay. Then I smash, crash, and push my way downstairs.
Yeah, it's some doing to get down those stairs.
I don't mind breaking anything. It's fine. It's just wood.
I mean,
'Cause-
it's like a 5-foot wide hallway. You have to squeeze,
Oh, great. That's fun.
which you can do, but it's not the most comfortable thing.
Grizzly is also just breaking stuff, but not with any purpose behind it. He's just figuring since Trier is doing it, he's going to go ahead and join in.
Can I go around and look at all the coffins?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think as you pop them open, there's mostly dirt. I think there's some remnants of biomass. Yeah, it seems like whatever the plant wasn't able to really digest got shoved in a coffin somewhere.
Ooh.
So I guess compost.
Okay. Cool.
And
All the
nothing.
better.
Yeah, nothing particularly fancy. Again, like the people, like if they were in here, they would have been killed and then replaced. So they would have been wearing their valuables. So no hidden treasures or anything in these coffins.
Okay.
Probably. I guess I'll do a roll. You know what? I'll do a roll. Now they say that out loud, it sounds reasonable that maybe there's something. Y'all have been looking. Okay, there's nothing in there. I did a roll. I let fate decide. Fate was not in favor of you finding loot here.
Okay. That's fair. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything we needed or anything.
I'm gonna say that Gal, whatever you decide to do next, is probably gonna stay and do some rituals for what's left of these bodies. Aurelia is gonna stay and guard her for now.
Makes sense.
So they are vaguely around.
Guess I'll try and go out the window that was broken in. That seems to be a better way to go.
than the front door.
Front door is... you're right. Doesn't matter. There's a door there. I'll just squeeze through that.
Grizzly will go out the broken window.
There aren't any plant people left, right? They all came inside when when we were attacking whatever, the big plant monster.
Yeah, at least all the ones that were around here. Right, yes,
Okay.
you said you wanted... Yes, you said you wanted to, like, make sure you got rid of the remains so, they wouldn't sprout again. And we gotta do weeding.
Right.
Yes, I'll say with Gal and Aurelia doing that, they are taking care of that. You do not have to worry about
Okay.
any seeds being left behind.
Good. Okay, at least we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I guess
Right.
we should go back and talk to the burgomaster?
Briar just trots off towards the burgomaster's home.
Cool.
Not gonna say anything.
Right.
He's-
Last an hour, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then off you go.
Wild shape
Switching that.
doesn't it last half your druid level in hours?
Oh.
I think so. Let me
Oh.
check and see.
I thought it lasted a lot longer than that for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's for 4 hours. You're right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Half your level.
That is a long time to be a wolf.
Yeah, I'll enjoy being big for a change. It's nice.
Exactly. Take advantage of the opportunity. Ooh, Grizzly can do all the negotiating. It's perfect.
All right, I guess I should
Try
pull
to
the wolf
immediately
in here
turns back
instead.
into speaking.
What do people think in town as this wolf goes by?
Followed by giant bat person. And I don't know if if Trier will let me, I'll ride on his back.
Oh no, I think he was gonna actually play with Grizzly while they were running around. If Grizzly's gonna run, he'll run with them and do the
Oh,
dog
okay.
piece. He'll run up to it
Yeah.
and run away.
Oh
Run
yeah.
up to him and run away.
Nice.
I mean, you could probably do both.
Triar's down for, or Grizzly's down for that. Triar, what's your movement speed in wolf form? Is it like 40 feet or something like that?
I think it's 40, I believe. Yeah.
Okay,
50.
Oh,
50.
then you are slightly faster than Grizzly right now.
Whoa.
Direwolves are scary.
Yeah.
You run away. Don't run away.
And he went to the burgomaster's house. Actually, wait, the front door is the other side. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about there. Anyway,
Nope.
Ves-
Didn't see anything.
oh, that's fine. Vesline and Arena, you know where they are. They're where you left them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move over here.
Oh, we saw them last time in a tavern? Or did we get into the burgomaster's house? I forgot.
No, you saw they're in the burgomaster's house.
Okay.
I just didn't make a map for it because
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I guess if we're going back here, we should make a map.
Yeah. So what did they think about this dire wolf walking in?
I'm totally gonna curl up on the carpet in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a bear rug.
I think you see Arena reach for her blade, and then she sees that you're, walking calmly along, and she gives a shrug. She's used to your shenanigans at this point.
I look at her and dog smile.
I think Lady Vasilisa stands up from the couch where she was sitting with Arena and says, "Well, thank you for your help with." Actually, she wouldn't know that. Did you have a chance to find out what has happened to the people?
Oh yeah, they got taken and killed and replaced by some plant things. Crazy plant people things. It was a big, I don't know, a big plant that was
It was like a killer salad.
that.
Trier just
That-
smiles, looking at them, trying to tell the story.
Yeah, but we
That is-
killed it, and Gal and Aurelia are taking care of it right now, taking care of the remains and stuff.
And I ate it to make sure it wasn't going to come back. Although, no, it's not going to come back. I'm okay.
Good.
Well, I will be sure to pass on this to Demetria. But well done. And she hands probably Dina the bag of 500 gold, as promised.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. I have heard of some other things going on in the town if you have time to stay and help out with some problems.
I think we could. We could see ourselves to do that. You said 500?
Yep, you got 500 from that. Yes, from that mission.
All right.
Prior, you're still a wolf. Yeah, I think as Vasilisa walks over, you notice something. Again, with her wolf sense, Vasilisa smells like Strahd. As you are catching that same smell.
I let out a low growl.
Smells similar to Strahd or identical to Strahd?
Similar, as far as you can tell.
Is it the kind of scent transfer you'd get from, like, embracing someone?
Can't explain
How
it to you guys.
about give me another perception check, or yeah, give me another perception check now that you're here. Again, with advantage because it's smell.
19.
Yeah, I think as you take some time and sniff, you realize it's not just Strahd. You are fairly certain this is Strahd. Again, like, the face is different, but you're not relying on vision, you're relying on smell right now. And I think, again, the more you look, because you're pretty insightful and perceptive, you start to catch on some mannerisms and things that are like, oh no, this is how Strahd moves and talks. Just these little tales that make you realize this is a persona, this is a disguise that is going on right now.
Okay, so he'll go from the low growl to a larger growl, sit up on his haunches and stare at her, and then start barking.
And Dina's gonna. Why doesn't Trier like you?
I think she steps back and says, I'm not sure though. I would appreciate it if you could keep your pet from.
I think he's not our pet.
Uh-oh. There goes my ego.
He's
Just
not.
says-
He's not our pet, and he doesn't trust you, and now I don't either. So you can tell us what's going on right now.
When she says pet, Trier shifts back down to being, lets the shapeshift go. Now his little fairy self again. Oh, pet, huh? Pet? I don't know who Lady Vasilisa is, but I know I know Lady Strahd when I smell her.
Oh. Are you?
Oh, do you know me when you smell me?
Yeah, I can smell over here, Grizzly.
I think
I just keep my
Arena-
eyes dead on with Vasilisa.
I'm just
I
like
think-
standing there tapping my foot, waiting for her to tell me something.
Yeah, I think Arena asked, like, is this true? I think there's almost a little bit of hurt because it actually seemed like Arena was actually having a good time. However, I think you see Vasilisa, you see her, drop the, like, being scared of the wolf stance. And you see her face morph. Strahd has come to pay a visit.
Oh, that's cool. Do that again.
I'm not. I am not here for your entertainment.
Aw.
I think she steps over and she says, Irina, I was just hoping. I just wanted a chance to get to know you better. Without these fools keeping all your attention. She reaches for Irina to stroke her cheek, like she was doing this fast Lisa, and Irina pulls back.
She gestured to us when she said fools.
Oh yes, that was very, yes.
So I don't know much. Sorry, there was a follow up to that. I don't know much, but I do know that if you're trying to spend time with someone you like, you should always just be yourself. Besides, you're pretty. Why would you want to be somebody else?
Well, I'm glad my beauty has not escaped your notice. However, Irina, and Irina, who is very much reaching for a sword, seems to have gotten a bad impression of me. I suppose it is fair, given.
I mean,
given the state of
you lied to
Perovia.
her.
Strahd puts his hand out to Irina to say, it's okay. Look, Lady Strahd, we agreed to help you with your plan. There's no need for insulting us here. There's no need to play games with us either. I thought we were all on the same side here.
You can play games with me. I like games.
We can play fetch later.
You're bold to assume that you're on my side. I have given you a job to do, nothing more.
Did you have something to do with the plant people?
Oh yes, I hope you found it entertaining. I had all sorts of surprises for you around this town. But, oh well, I suppose I can let you can go on. However,
Does the
I've
burgomaster know that she's been entertaining Strahd?
that's
Hey,
not
hey,
of
hey,
your
hey.
concern.
I just want the honesty for us. I'm not worried about what games you're playing with other people or what you want to do with them. That's your business, not mine. But
I just want to know if the burgomaster has been lying to us.
No. Is that what you're worried about? You don't need to worry about the burgomaster. She is just a figurehead. She just goes around rallying her guards, keep out forces that she cannot control or contain.
She's a person, so she matters, because all people matter. And so
That-
I'd like to know if she lied to us.
Oh, those people that we fought not that long ago, they matter. They were plant matter.
Yes, and they are mulched now, as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm. We turned it into a mulchiberry.
and also, we would be doing this for you if we didn't care. So there's no need to play games with us. We care about your well-being. We want to make certain that you're okay. I know you want to leave, and we want to help you leave, and we want to go too. So that's why I consider us on the same side. I mean, how often can you say you really have allies? Everyone here's afraid of you. We want to help you.
We're also a little bit afraid of you.
I
But
feel
we
like
also wanna
y'all
help
should
you.
give. All right. Well, let's see. Well, I want to make sure that. Let me make sure I'm setting up the situation well. I think she says. Okay. Well, two things. Okay, no. Let's deal with that first. You want to what do you want to convince her of? Is this like a appeal to her better nature situation?
Yep. I know it's hard to find, but
Yeah, that's, I think, what I'm going for, too.
Okay, give me one if you give me a persuasion check with advantage.
As usual, Grizzly's just talking.
right. That is an 18 on the dice, so a total of 19.
Dang, that's pretty good. I think she says again and again, this is a success. I'm gonna do a mark on the clock.
Woohoo.
Do. That being said, she says, like, I have no need of allies. I just need you to do what you're asked to do. And again, I want to be clear. This is a success. It's not like she's not going to instantly.
She's
Like, be
not
like,
going to
"Oh, yes,
instantly rip
people
our
have
throats
value."
out. Yeah.
I know, it's a lot of work.
There's a second part. She says, "Fine. Well, I'm done with my entertainment. However, Rena, how would you like to stay with me here while they do their work?" I think you see. Right, someone roll me a d20.
I gotcha.
9.
Oh, okay.
9. I don't know whether it's good if we're high or low.
You see, I'm having you do a roll for Arena. You see you see Strahd's eyes glow red, and you see her. She's working her charm on Arena.
Oh.
She's saying, "But Arena, you've had a good time with me. Wouldn't you like to stay instead of joining them on their journey to godforsaken lands of Barovia?" And Arena gives kind of glassy-eyed nod.
That's cheating.
Well, Arena, do you have a problem with staying? And Arena, shakes her head. Everything is fine here, so well, as my ally, how about you go on your way? Perhaps I'll find some humanity in Arena's embrace if that's what you desire.
Is that really what Irina wants? I mean, you just charmed her, which is not terribly cool. 'Cause that's like lying.
She was enjoying my company earlier.
Well, then let her
If
answer.
she just needs.
She can
Well,
answer for
I would have
herself.
had so much more time to talk to her, but you interrupted me, so I'll take that time while you're away.
And no harm will come to her while we are gone? From you or anybody else?
Of course. Why would I want to harm my dear sweet Arena?
Promise me.
I owe you no promises, but if it will make you feel better, I can promise you from the depths of my being that no harm will come to Arena while she is with me.
Then I, as a Fae, consider that a contract, and I appreciate your promise. And we can leave
Well,
Arena in your care.
Well, if that is all, I suggest you get going. You have things to do you not?
Always.
Seems like we always have something to do.
Trial, return, and go.
Oh wait,
Go sit on the couch
where's
to
Siri?
Arena. I imagine she's hanging out with Talos by the wagon.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, they have lots to talk about.
Uh, I
I'll walk out
Yeah.
too, but I'm gonna give shake my head at Strahd as I walk out.
I'm gonna go to follow and then say, there was a lady. Her name started with like an R or something like that. She's like another like vampire lady person.
Hold on, are you asking me?
This is in character. This is Grizzly. This is Ben asking, but through Grizzly, because Grizzly also doesn't remember the lady's name. It was one of the vampire ladies. I believe her name started with an R. She was like
one of the
she was the one.
brides?
Yeah, she was the one that Siri was like talking to.
Rahadin.
Rahadin, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, yes,
And,
Rahadin is not a vampire, but yes, Strahd would definitely be able to pick up that. Yes. What about Rahadin?
She's not a vampire? I thought she was.
Nope.
I don't know if I knew that. Okay. Either way, Grizzly says, let her know that, please let her know that Siri, we know Siri was talking to her and giving her information, but that's okay. We're not mad at her, and that we look forward to seeing her again soon.
Can pass on messages. Perhaps if I find the time.
Thank you.
And then are you heading out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was Ben wondering whether or not Strahd knew about the whole thing. So.
Give me an insight check. I guess.
I can do that. Insight is something that Grizzly is surprisingly not bad at. So in the Dragon Age game I played right before this, last time I rolled
Okay.
like 6 ones out of 9 dice on 96s, and this last session earlier tonight I rolled a fair number of ones as well, and my very first d20 roll here is a natural 1. So clearly I have just upset some random number generator minor deity at some point. So that's a total of a 6. Do I want to use my inspiration? Yeah, what the heck, why not? I'll go ahead.
Booyah has dropped a benevolence in chat.
Oh. Wait, why am I not seeing that? Weird.
Oh. For
Thank you,
you
Benabuya.
especially.
I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I will go ahead and use that. Okay, that is a 16 plus 5 is a 21. Good lord, I don't know why my dice rolls have just been atrociously bad lately.
I think that you are aware that Strahd definitely knows what Rahadin is up to. Rahadin is like working for Strahd and is generally in Strahd's favor. With the big insight, what I will give you is how do I want to put, because this is insight from Strahd. You get the sense that probably Strahd is generally aware, but she doesn't necessarily always check in with Rahadin. Like, she's like, Rahadin, go do this stuff for me and figure out how you want to do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yes, big, like, broad scale, she's aware. Details, she's not super aware, and at some level doesn't entirely care.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry to delay things. We can go. My bad.
That was all good.
You don't have
Valuable
to go.
information.
You can punch Strahd. She's pretty gross.
I mean, Grizzly isn't one for, like, just random violence for no reason, generally speaking, so he's not going to punch her currently. Plus, actually, he's not allowed to lay hands on her, so.
I was kind of interested to maybe go look for the Burgermeister, but
What?
gee, thanks, buddy.
You can find her upstairs. What would you want to do?
I just want to know if she knows that Vasilisa was Strahd the whole time.
So, if you go and talk to the Burgomeister, she, and I'll just give you this because again, if you want to push, you can. It does not seem like she was aware. You also seem like there's probably some. Again, there's a little bit of glassy-eyedness going on. There's probably some level of charming going on there too.
Okay.
Which again, you can definitely try and push and convince her that she's being tricked.
Yeah. I would like to try to do that. You know, I forgot her name. What is her name?
Demetria.
Demetria. Burgomaster Demetria, did you know that Vasilisa, the woman who was here, well, is here. Did you know that that's actually Strahd, who was, like, changing her appearance so that it wouldn't look like her, so you wouldn't know it was her?
I think she gives a nervous laugh, not nervous in like, as in hiding anything, but nervous in the sense of like, that'd be like a horrifying thing to be happening.
It is pretty horrifying because you don't want someone to like literally lie to your face, right? Because that would be lying if she looked like someone else, if she was pretending to be someone else.
Of course, please don't. I don't know what you're saying, but please don't wish the
That's
ill fortune on this
that's
town.
pretty gross, right? What are you gonna do about it? You gonna go talk to her?
Give me a persuasion check to. Gotta convince her that this is actually happening.
All right. Dirty 20.
This is probably going to get her killed.
Yep.
I think, she's like trying to convince herself that that's not true. And I think you keep talking to her and you see her eyes go wide. I think she like leans, like she goes on her knees, like get to your level and is whispering like, "Are you sure? Is that really?"
Well, so maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty gross, right? That she would be pretending, but is there a way, like, how much of this town does she control? Do you actually control any of it?
No, the guards follow me. I think Vasilisa. My understanding of Vasilisa is that she's from this noble. Well, she told me she was from this noble family and travels around, so she doesn't have any direct power in this town. We could rally the. I could rally the guards against her. Oh, morning, Lord. She starts to hyperventilate.
Well, what if could we possibly keep her out of the town? I mean, your walls are pretty solid, right?
I mean, well, she's already. Well, but you said she's already inside, isn't she?
Well, she's inside, but we could drive her out.
That's true. We could. We could double the watches, triple the watches.
Do you have the people to do that?
Potentially. Well, if I suppose if you could help me rally the guards and rally the townspeople.
Well, how about this? You know that it's happening. So if we ever need your help in moving against her, we can call on you, right? We can call on your help?
I don't know what's going on between you and Strahd. I don't want to get in the middle of it, but I suppose if it
So,
comes to a spot
so
where the town's in danger,
she's trying to do a thing that would be really bad for you in the town. So, we're trying to stop her from doing that thing. So, if we need your help, can we count on you?
right? If you're willing to go support this town, then I suppose I will support you in turn. Is that fair?
Yeah. I think we're gonna set up kind of base here. Cause we like the Abbey. So yeah. If we need your help, we're gonna ask for it. But as it is, I think you should probably, like, in the best interest of you and the townspeople and everything, you should probably, like, pretend nothing happened. You think you could do that?
I don't know what other choice we would have.
Okay. But we're gonna figure this out. This is gonna end. Okay?
All right, I need to get some things ready. I need to go talk to my head guard. I think she heads. I think if you don't have anything else to say, she heads out to look for her people.
Okay. Alright. That was kind of what I wanted.
Yeah, I think she is going to be sympathetic to the things you're doing, so long as you're not in danger of the town. You were again tasked with doing a thing by Strahd, due to Strahd fucking around, but you did ultimately help the town.
Yeah.
So yes, as long as you're not actively endangering the town, she will be in support of weird ideas.
And we are. It is going to end. Day by day will die, but it's going to end.
That is not very comforting to her. She heads off all the same.
I did not tell her that.
Okay.
I very, very purposely did not tell her that.
You're gonna get her killed. What you're gonna do?
Well, I told her not to go straight after Strahd. But she still might get killed, yeah.
Why do we want that?
No, Dino wants that.
Why does Dino want that?
Because there's more going on and Strahd has to spread her force thinner. Something's gonna crack.
Try her standing at the front door outside on the porch with his back to the rest of the house, just tapping his foot impatiently while in the air. Not tapping on anything, just tapping it in the air.
Gina comes down the stairs. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Sometimes regret my decision to help Strahd. I mean, to wonder if I was wrong.
I don't. This has been a lot of fun. Plus, it's you thought it was the right thing to do, and I'm going to go with that. So,
Just questioning my thought. That's all.
I have found that. I mean, just don't think to begin with. And then if you do, don't question it. It just makes things so much more complicated.
That it does. That it does. Well,
Yeah, you should be more like me, Trior. Yeah.
I did get her to promise, and that's a faith
Yeah,
thing.
Trior.
It's important, at least, that
Be
she
like
promised.
Grizzly.
No, I don't think we want that. Grizzly is Grizzly, and you don't want Trier being Grizzly. You don't want Grizzly trying to be Trier either. We're all of our own little places here in the world.
Yeah, but I do want to try to be a little bit more like you.
We can have Dina paint your wings.
Well, no, I was talking about
Yeah.
because, like, you seem to want to do the right thing, and I think that's a good thing, and I want to be more like that. Because sometimes I just do my own thing, and I mean I don't think it's wrong, but I don't necessarily think it's always right either.
You look over after making the Dina can paint your wings comment and see that Dina has conjured from nowhere these just like pots of like neon paint. She's very ready to.
Strahd shakes his head, looks away. It's not just that I try to do good, Grizzly. It's that I want to try and do good for everyone, no matter what side of the fence they're on, to come to an agreement. I think Strahd is too far gone, but we can bring her back, bring balance into her life. Which is kind of what everyone here needs, a little bit more balance in their lives.
But she's either too far gone or we can bring her back. Because if she was too far gone, we couldn't bring her back. But if we can bring her back, she's not too far gone.
I don't know. Those comments in there made me really question what I was thinking. I could be wrong. But you're right, it doesn't mean we should stop trying. So.
Did I say that? It doesn't sound like something I would say.
No, you said trust my
Ooh,
instincts.
Siri! And Grizzly's gonna, like, scamper off to go talk to Siri.
She says hello. How are you? I've been catching up with Talos here.
Oh, Talos, buddy, how's it going? Big
Ow,
hug.
he doesn't talk.
He gives a sound and a little head nod.
Very expressive.
I've been working on helping him do some communication.
Aw, Siri, you're the best.
Well, Amy doesn't seem quite the same as me, but it can be hard to adjust when your body changes. It's just like puberty.
Yeah, like, when I started growing all this hair, I didn't know what was happening.
I'm sure you must have had a very big growth spurt.
I think I've always been this big. That's the way it works. Because every time I look down, I'm always the same distance from my feet.
Well, that's very interesting. I'm not sure. I suspect you may have gotten taller, but what do I know?
You know a lot. You know plenty.
It's true. I do know very much about cooking and housekeeping. I've also been learning knitting. She pulls out some needle and yarn.
Ooh, fancy.
The yarn is this, is like this faded threaded red that can't help but remind you of intestines.
I've always wanted like a scarf. You know, one of those like you see those guys walking around where they've got that scarf like kind of like thrown over their shoulder, kind of like almost like as an afterthought, but it looks like really really suave. Yeah, I've always wanted to be like that. But my neck doesn't get cold enough. I've got like all this like fur.
Well, I could make one for fashion.
Ooh, or ear cozies.
Ooh.
I'll do it on the road. And speaking of which, I thought it sounded like we were heading off somewhere.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm delaying things again.
But we're not quite sure where things are at. We have a general direction. So bringing the cart may not be very easy.
I can pull up the map, y'all.
I was just going to ask.
Depending on where you want to head. Siri, add more people to the wagon.
Yep, to
Yep,
the
that's
southwest.
over here. Like you see a path through the trees. It seems. Well, I mean, you don't see the path, but you look at the map, and it seems like okay, this is a place that was perhaps once traveled to. Seems like perhaps if it's not traveled to nowadays, there was at least once a road, so you could something you can follow with perhaps not easily, but you probably make it there.
So there are certain things that you never refuse their invitation: vampires, wizards, and dragons. So I think we should go.
Agreed. We set him free. He was trying to do us a favor, apparently, or we can do him another favor. I don't know. Dragons are funny like that. Not funny hot, just funny different. Different priorities.
Let's go.
Well, let's go talk to one.
Man, I need a cigarette.
Okay, it sounds like we're ready to hit the road. And did you go and I know you mentioned were you going to go find the dragon again before you left?
I think we knew where he was pointing us to. Because I asked if we want to come along with. She didn't quite give us an answer. So
Yeah, so we can just. We could probably just go.
All right, then you can all pile in your wagon. Gal and Aurelia are there, chilling in the back. So, time to roll some random encounters. Love, love
Yay!
huzzah!
rolling random encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a rest in first so I can heal some?
Well, that's up to you if you want to rest before you go.
Oh, right.
Just a short rest would be nice.
Yeah. I. Yeah, I don't need anything, but I would not be on happy about it.
I am always okay with a nap.
I mean, you haven't presumably you do this before you leave town, so it's
Mhm.
easy enough to find a place to just go and relax for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and take your short rest. And then I will continue rolling for random encounters.
The only thing I am down is a single rage, and I can't get that back on a short rest. So Grizzly is up and talking the entire time.
Friar's done a whole bunch of hit points, but a short rest will fix that.
How are you down hit points? What did we fight?
I got hurt in the
Plant.
battle with the plant monster.
Oh, right, the plant monster.
It tried to eat me. Remember?
just like Grizzly, just totally. It's in the past, therefore it didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you have a wagon ride. It is surprisingly calm, and you go across these old roads, and you find yourself in front of these massive ruins. The most notable thing you see at the entrance is this statue of a dragon.
Good sign.
Should be loading. There's a lot of stuff on this map, so it might take a
Mhm.
little bit. Come on.
Probably
No, nope, it's fine.
not.
No, I had a lot of stuff hidden, so it's fine. but it's more ominous if you can't see things.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. Now I
All
can't
right,
see
there's
stuff.
still plenty of surprises. It is a couple of stories tall. I know that some of y'all like climbing and flying instead of walking through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
There are some upper levels.
Feeling very called out here.
I mean, it's not just you. It's not just you.
Yeah.
Like Dina specifically has a subclass that makes her good at climbing.
And Dina
But
can
now with the
fly
boots,
now,
I can fly. Yeah. And I haven't told you guys, but it's a personal belief of Dina's that you should never go in through the front door.
Probably wise. Do I have a picture? Actually, do I have? I have
So
a picture of the statue, actually.
That statue up front.
Statue, yeah.
Nope. Save that. Wagon.
The wagon, go!
It's a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite, a dragon. Its wings stuck close to its body. It's looking east towards the mansion.
Did anybody notice that
Fetch.
Captain Vashton followed us about a half an hour ago? Because I did not.
Oh, I did not.
Thank you very much, Captain Vashton. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Thank
missed
you.
that.
Oh,
I
yay!
didn't show-
Thank you.
Maybe I was just busy having, Strahd be terrible.
It happens.
I'm like, y'all again. I'm like, has Strahd been too chummy? I need her to be a little bit more horrible. Again, she's still redeemable. That clock is still there. But I want to be, but I want it to be. I want to be very clear, like what she has done to this land. Anyway, y'all are free to move around, by the way.
Okay, let's see.
I'll just pause things if things happen.
Oh,
Dragon,
look.
Oh, I love that statue.
Oh, it's so cool.
it's a good statue.
It
There's
is a
some good art in
statue.
these books.
Yeah. So,
I'm guessing this is why the dragon sent us here, but
Dina's just gonna do a quick circuit around the building. You know, just not too close.
Give
It's a
me
big building.
give me a investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the ground level answer? Or are you gonna try and fly up to?
Oh, I was gonna just looking at windows and stuff. I did not roll very well. I rolled a 6 total.
Well, I can give you the general features. I mean, the south part of the building is pretty fucked. Like, it has fallen apart. You see a graveyard in the back. To the northeast, it's mostly one building, but past the graveyard there is the solitary tower. Yep.
Okay.
There are a bunch of silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings.
Oh, I'm just gonna bring my character around just so I
Yeah,
can
go
see
for it.
stuff. Oops, I went through the whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. If you're keeping your distance, then probably what do you see is what do you see.
Yeah. So that I can actually see things.
Grizzly just wants to examine the statue for the moment, because like you said, that is a pretty rock.
Okay, so I see the tower.
Yeah, you take a look at the statue. No, you look at the mouth. It seems like there used to be some sort of old magical symbol. There's probably some sort of magical effect on this. Maybe it reads something, but it does not do that anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, does someone want to try to, like, can someone tell what that says?
Tell what says.
I'm looking specifically at Trior.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Oh, you said there was an inscription, right?
No, just like vague magical runes.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
In
this is
the statue's mouth, right, that I was looking
Yep.
at?
Okay. So then, never mind. I was just wondering if it said something in Draconic
nope. It does say
or something.
Argenvostholt on that big door behind you.
Oh,
It's
Wow, that's-
labeled.
I do love it when they label their buildings.
Like, how else would you know whose house you're in?
Right.
Argenvostholt, does that sound like a place name or a person name to me?
I think in your case, given your specific background and having draconic ancestry, it sounds like a dragon name.
Argenvostholt, that sounds like a dragon name to me.
So
Not the name of the place, that's the name of a dragon.
I don't know what you guys want to do, but there's a graveyard out back. Do the graves look human-sized?
Yeah, you see human-sized graves.
Okay. There's a graveyard out back with, like, human-sized graves. I don't know if you, like...
I mean, I hate to break it to you, Tina, but there are graves all over this countryside. I'm
I
kinda not
know, but...
surprised.
Well, no. What I was saying is I don't want to go in through the front doors. You want to go in through there?
This is the home of a dragon or someone who worships a dragon, maybe? I'm looking at the statue. Can I tell what kind of dragon it is? statue
This is
or
made
no?
of granite, so it's not colored.
Okay. Can't tell what kind of dragon it is, but... I don't know. I say we go to the front door and knock.
Okay. I would like to hide.
Yep, classic.
Grizzly, you want to go open the front door? I'll go with you.
Sure. Yeah, let's go do that.
Love the way the
Well-
shadows... Love the way the shadows move on the map.
I don't think I actually hid from anything with a 14, but
You might be hidden from some things. Anyway, as you make your way up the landing, you see the dragon's mouth open. Again, you've already seen
the
that.
dragon on the door?
The dragon statue,
Oh, the dragon statue.
and breathes out some very slightly cool air.
Oh.
Oh. It's the...
Oh, that's nice and refreshing. That's actually really nice. Oh, these people are nice.
Then that'd mean it'd be a white dragon or a silver dragon.
baby
Both equally bad news.
conditioning, almost like conditioning the air.
Kind of, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Mm-hmm. Making it a nice condition for us.
Sure. I'll buy that.
Mhm.
Anyway, there's this nice wooden door. It has door knockers. They're shaped like little dragons. There's
Grizzly-
definitely an aesthetic going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the
Grizzly,
tiny
all
little
yours.
dragons. Yeah.
Can't open that.
Grizzly's gonna knock really, really loudly using the knockers.
Jeez.
Both at the same time, if possible.
I don't think anyone's here to let us in.
But it's polite.
Oh, you're right there. I'll give you that one.
I'm gonna like peer through this window hidden, but I'm assuming that's
Okay,
the
I
window.
think
Just to see if anything's actually coming.
there is. It takes a bit, but you hear a voice coming from above you. From like if you look here, there's some windows up, on higher stories.
Cool.
But they're proportionally about where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a voice saying, leave this place.
But we just got here, and this place is super, super interesting. Hi, my name is Grizzly. What's your name?
What do I see if I look up?
It is hard to tell. It seems like again, you're looking at the window at someone who is like looking down at an angle. But there's someone who looks humanoid, but there's something off.
Probably his
Do you think
pants.
Something off about their appearance?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Or a religion check.
They're both intelligence, right? So no, there
Medicine's
was
wisdom.
religion is intelligence, so I'm gonna take that one. It's 21.
All right, you see this woman looking down at you. And let me, and you realize that they seem human, but there's something dead and skeletal about them. And you didn't catch it because they're not as rotten as like a skeleton, but how about I pull them up? Let me change that really quickly.
Are they arrestingly beautiful?
Hold on. Let me put it up and you can make a decision. Just fixing the name because can't.
Oh my.
You see them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was
Oh.
good until I saw the nose being gone. The nose being gone does not help.
Syphilis.
Yeah. Possibly.
What do you want?
I mean, are you talking about specifically or just in general? I mean, a nice meat pie, maybe a warm fire. Ooh, and some friends. I always like friends.
This is not a place for you to find friends nor comfort.
Oh, that's what
That
the
is what
dragon
you wish.
said, though.
We come seeking Argynvost's hold. Let's see if that helps.
There's a
Mhm.
moment of thought, and what dragon has sent you here?
The little gold one.
He was unable to give us a name because he is mute.
There's silence for a bit. And you hear him say, we will meet you and we'll meet you downstairs.
Okay, we'll
That
be
was-
here. Oh, it's
that was
polite to
not
bring a
wrong.
bottle of wine, so don't forget that.
Right. So I think you simply wait a bit and bring in someone. Do. Bring
Try-
them over here.
Trier, did I just see you faceplant? Or facepalm, I mean.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. It's good to know my peripheral vision hasn't failed me.
Right. And you see Gwillem open up the door. They let you in, and there's another woman who is standing in the foyer area. Let me share her.
Oh, Dina! I think they're letting us in.
She looks exactly the same, almost.
Oh, that's a little better.
Yeah. At least she's got kind of a smile on.
And a little more of a nose.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you don't have to have a nose in order to be, a cool person. So,
No, of
Trier
course not.
says to the one at the door, "Am I being invited in?"
Yes, you're being invited in. Gwillem, you may leave us. I will talk to you and get your measure.
oh,
Let's put in.
I think I'm a 32 tall.
Yes, Grizzly, you're definitely too tall. And I've been hanging around you guys too much.
Why have you come here? More specifically, Willem filled me in on what you said. And I'm well aware that there are adventurers who come in every now and again to get slaughtered by Strahd. I'm assuming you're the newest batch?
Yes, you could say that.
Yeah, that's us.
Something like that.
We encountered a gold dragon who was summoned here and mutilated by the abbot. After disposing of the abbot and their experimentations and saving this golden dragon, he wanted us to come here. And now we understand it involves Argon Volstold. We want to fill whatever mission that was involved here with this dragon, or whatever he needed us to do. We figure we can find out by coming here and see if people are here, talk to you. Have you explained to us what happened to this place? Or some of its history, maybe?
Well, out of respect of the dragon who sent you here, I will tell you that this place was once a dragon's lair. The great lady Argynvostholt. He was the silver dragon who traveled the land and gathered soldiers such as myself to join her. Our job was, originally we were tasked with protecting the Amber Temple from those who would use its dark forces. However, that came to an end when Strahd invaded and slaughtered our leader, and Vlatka. Like, you can see rage burning in Vlatka's eyes as she speaks.
I am so sorry to hear that. How can we help you?
All that is left for us is to make Strahd suffer as much as possible. If you presumably are going to go fight Strahd, I'd be happy to help you perhaps not kill her, but torture her. Make
Oh
her
no,
suffer,
we're
sweet
friends.
suffer.
We're friends with Lady Strahd. We're trying to help her out.
Oh, damn.
Is that so?
What kind of look is on her face?
Suspicion, anger. She says, "Tell me why you have chosen to work with Strahd."
We're trying to
one
find a way.
sentence before. I kicked
We
you
are
out of this
trying to
place.
find a way to leave this place, and we're only working with Strahd to find a way to defeat her or go home. With some luck, we might be able to actually release this place from the hell it's become. There was an ampersand in there. Or ellipses in there.
Give me a persuasion check.
And this is where Triar's luck runs out.
She is on edge right now.
I don't blame them. I'm going to use my inspiration. With hope this will work. Here we go. Okay, that's the 13. We're all dead.
You see her. You see her draw her blade, and she says,
Damn.
"Leave now, or I will kick your corpses out of here and roll them into the waters."
The gold dragon told us to come here because we saved his life.
It's probably not going to help at this point.
What did he want us to find?
You can see her. She has told you to leave. Again, you have the alert feat, so you can, she is not freaking conversation right now. She's coming at you with her blade.
Oh, crap.
Again, you can scurry out the door because you have the alert feat.
Yeah. I will do so. I'll get out.
A Trier and Grizzly staying in.
We don't have the alert feed.
I mean, I think you see her swing at Dina, and Dina.
Oh, she actually swings at Dina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'll let Grizzly lead on that one, since this person's committing active violence against his
Oh,
friend.
wait. I'm sorry. She swung against me?
And she tries to swing at you. You have the alert feat, so
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the
again,
bitch.
it is very clear that she is trying to attack.
I'm shooting that bitch.
All right, let's roll an initiative. Again, this is not how I thought this was going to go, but
No.
this does fit how the characters are written. All right, I think let's.
Oh, did I mention that Grizzly is trained in persuasion now because he's had so much success with it previously that I figured it would make sense.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she has thoughts about people who are working for Strahd.
No, totally. I just I realized that Trior is rolling. He's only got the +1. I have a +2 now, just for future reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Ooh,
okay.
I know, right? A whole +2.
Fancy. All right. Well, I think it's like 8:30, so let's take a 5-minute break, and then we will come back and figure out how Argenvoss Holt is going to go from here.
Likely poorly.
Oh,
It'll
I
be
wasted that nat
fine.
20.
We're gonna see. Things are gonna happen. All right. Bye.
All right, bye everybody. We'll be back soon. Good times. Right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. We are back online and ready to roll, quite literally. Roll
Yeah, we're rolling initiative, which is always a good sign for players.
Right. Sure. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Flotka is not down with y'all helping out Strahd.
Who said we were helping Oh, right.
Yeah, thanks. We're all good. We're all good here. 19 on my initiative.
I got a 20 and a 24, so the 24 will win out.
I wasted my nat 20.
I also got a nat 20.
You know,
Yep.
probably
28.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guessed it. All right. Well, keeping with the fiction, you are up first. You see her coming at you with her blade ready to strike, but
Okay.
you are alert. You are ready to.
I do not like being attacked. So I am going to shoot her with my bow with a regular arrow. And that is, I think, an 18. Let me just check. Yes, 18. To hit.
Yeah, an 18 will in fact hit. Like she is wearing armor that has been kept in relatively good shape by Barovia standards, but yeah, you're able to find a weak spot and target it.
And I don't think I get, I didn't have a chance to hide or anything, so I think I just get my...
Yeah, it would just be a regular attack.
Uh-huh. Okay. Of course I roll a 1. So that's 5 points.
Well, she takes those full 5 points. Like it doesn't seem like she has any weird magical resistances.
And I'm gonna say, I do not like being threatened. And then I'm gonna hide.
We're gonna hide out here.
Fair enough. Where are you moving to?
Yeah, I guess, like, can I hide behind, like, this little thing over here?
Yeah. Oh, so let me describe the room. Yeah, it's this big foyer with this large staircase. But these balconies above, but they're being held up by these pillars and arches. So there are pillars you can hide behind. Also some tapestries.
Okay. I'm gonna be sneaky. Damn. 15. Tried.
You think that you are hidden at the very. Her attention is.
I always think I'm hidden.
Focused on. It's probably Grizzly, because Grizzly, you're the one who actively said you're working with Strahd. However, it is your turn, Grizzly.
So just a quick side note. Does she react in any capacity to the fact that I'm carrying a shield which is decorated with or emblazoned with the icon of a silver dragon?
Forgot about that. Nice.
That's a good point. I will say that I think I'm not going to take back that she's angry. I will say that if you work that into an argument, like I'll give you advantage on some persuasion or whatnot.
Okay.
Looks like you are still free to try and talk her down.
Grizzly's gonna say, whoa, hey, whoa, hold on. We're not here to fight. We want to be your friend too. is this like Trior mentioned earlier that there might be that the dragon out front might have been a silver dragon or a white dragon, but it's a dragon of some sort. And Grizzly knows that the dragon on the shield is a silver dragon. So he's gonna kind of like, he's gonna watch her like, heft her sword and kind of like turn to hit him, and he's gonna kind of look at her, look at the shield, look at her, look at the shield, look at her one last time to be sure, and then say, "Is this yours?" Because if so, I would like to give it back to you.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
You get advantage even though I shot her. Nice.
You have the silver shield. That's-
You know what? I will say that the ones have been plaguing me, but they're not stronger than the Grizzly's Persuasion Natural 20 phenomenon. So that is a
Really?
that is a 22.
All right, I think she says she's lowering her guard. I think she says it's from Strahd took that as a trophy long ago. I do not trust you or your friends, but if you leave it here, I will let you walk out with your lives.
Oh, that doesn't seem like a very nice thing for her to do, for sure. But So the reason you asked why we were helping Strahd, and I think, well, my friend's answer was a good one. I think it's probably important to make note of the fact that the reason we're doing it is because otherwise a lot of other people are going to get hurt. And that's not cool. Right, Trier? That's basically that's the gist of it, right?
She's going to destroy everything here to leave, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably more specific.
And she's found a way to leave.
Are
Do you
you
wanna stop
certain
her?
of this?
She told us her plans.
Yeah, and
We're trying to find a way to thwart them.
it involves, I think, like killing everybody or something like that. I forget the details, but
Draining all the life from this place. And apparently unlife, too. And she will leave this place, and you'll never get your revenge. And we'll be stuck here with you, in the same position.
I think she sheathes her sword. I will take us out of initiative.
Still
Good.
ignoring the arrow in her chest that Tina shot her with. Just stuck there.
You see it fall out, and you see her wounds slowly heal themselves
Oh,
after
man.
for a few seconds.
Grizzly's gonna like hand the shield over to her and be like, "I never like it when people take my stuff, so here you go."
She takes the shield. She puts it on her arm. You see her look off. Like she is like reliving memories. Like this is bringing back likely thoughts of the time when she was alive.
It looks
And
much
perhaps-
better on you, if I'm honest, than me. Better on you than me is what I meant to say.
Says, "Well, I do appreciate that you have brought this back to me. Tell me what you know."
Oh, I don't know anything. Ask anybody, they'll tell you.
All we can tell you is that Strahd has found a way to use a bunch of things here, including finding a way to damage the ancient powers in the Amber Temple, to give her the power to leave. And in doing so, she will kill everything that's alive here. Now, we've made her think that we will do her bidding to help her do this. Meanwhile, we're trying to find ways to stop her. Because we know that if she goes, we're going to die in the process, too.
We're trying to find a way to make it so that she's not a bad person anymore.
But either way, she needs to be stopped from this, and we want to stop her. Is that a good enough answer for you? I mean, I can try and figure out more if you want to know more.
I believe that you're fools to try and expect that Strahd can change. But regardless, I do not want her to leave.
Then we're happy to strike a bargain with you to work as allies.
Oh, yeah, I strike lots of bargains. I'm really good at it.
I mean, I'm obviously a face, so it's the first thing I say. Oh, we're obviously willing to strike a bargain with you as be allies.
Perhaps. Perhaps you can help restore this place to the glory it once had.
Oh, yeah, pick up a bunch of these rocks, stack them, maybe some throw rugs. Yeah, we could definitely make this place like pop.
What exactly would you need us to do?
That's not what I meant. The spirit of Argon, just as we are cursed into this undead form, the spirit of Argon Vosthold like lies under these lands, like under this fort. We wish to allow our former leader to rest. And if you're able to do that, then perhaps you can draw upon her power to aid you in your quest.
Okay, Trior, warm milk. Dina, can you find some really comfy pillows? I'm gonna sing a lullaby.
No, I don't think that's what she means. Not that kind of. All right then. Rather than go bumping around where you live and poking our noses in places, is there somewhere you want us to start?
And there is a beacon that was once lit. It's in the northeast. But the remains of Argon and Vostholt are angry, and we cannot. And whether or not we would choose to fix that beacon ourselves, we cannot against her. We are bound to her.
I see. That makes sense.
So you must find a way to let what is left of her rest.
Okay,
Like,
so let's go.
and I think she says here, follow me.
All right.
And she's gonna guide you to the graveyard. It's gonna walk you over to here to pile you up. Let's see. You walk past there's some other revenants. They salute as they see Vlatka walk by. And she says, right, at ease, I'm gonna show these comers what remains of our leader. So, as you step outside into the graveyard, the ground starts to shift as there's a sound of something large burrowing its way up from under the ground. And Vlatka holds at her arm and says, do not go farther than this or you will be in danger.
Ooh,
And
what
you
is it?
see-
What is it? What is it? What is it?
You see this rotten skeletal figure arise.
Damn.
This headless dragon with only one wing remaining.
Yikes.
Points its attention towards you as if on guard, ready to attack. And it holds its ground steady. what is left of Arkenvost Holt is consumed with rage and destruction.
I can
Wait.
imagine him missing its head and all.
Wait, hold on. How do you know that's all that's left?
I presume that's all that's left. That is, I assume
Well-
everything all else has been rotten away.
So you lost someone lost the dragon's head. Trior, didn't we see a dragon's head in the castle? There was like a room, like with a table and a bunch of bones, and there was a door, and there was a dragon
There's a
skull
dragon skull.
right above us.
I think so. Yes. We know exactly where that skull is.
Oh, I should I thought about taking it, and I should have.
Well, look,
But how can you hide a dragon skull on the way out?
couldn't have then, but look, Strahd's busy right now. If the three of us flew off to Ravenloft, we can get in there, get the skull, and get back out and get back here.
Ooh. Oh, you know what? We can bring the big heart too, because the dragon's gonna need a heart.
We're not touching that thing.
Oh.
Gal gave me explicit instructions never to let you touch that thing no matter what.
I think we should go. They said they protect the Emperor Temple, right?
Right,
Or she said she protects. Don't we have to go to the Emperor Temple anyway?
Eventually we'll have to deal with that. But I think here, while she's distracted in Valaki, we can actually fly her to the castle.
Strahd is
Steal-
never distracted.
Strahd is distracted with Arena.
Strahd is never distracted. She has eyes everywhere.
That's what we know how to get in it. We know how to get into the castle.
We do. You know who
And get
else
that
does?
library.
The other vampires or not vampires. I thought Rahadin was a vampire too.
I think to clarify, because actually, Grizzly, you actually made the specific insight check. Strahd does have people working for her and Ice Everywhere. Whether she pays attention to them or not is a separate question.
Look, what I can add here is, if I had to look at like the people that work for Strahd, or I had to look at Irina, I know I would pick Irina. I'm pretty sure Strahd would too.
Look at you throwing Siri under the bus.
Yeah, we're gonna throw Siri into the bus.
I mean,
That's
just
what I'm
dunking
saying.
on Siri's appearance.
Not doing that, but
Argenvost Holst is just pacing around in a circle.
yeah, well, we're trying to figure this out.
I think
we
we
leave-
should do the Emperor Temple first.
If we leave Siri in the cart here, well, down the road a bit, and just take off on our own and go get the skull. Remember what she said. By helping the dragon, or what's left of the dragon, and better, the beacon can help people. Well, I think we should do that before we go to the Emperor Temple, which is the seat of evil in these lands. Any advantage we can possibly get before we go there, it's probably a good idea. And I'd feel safer going to Castle Ravenloft again by flying
How do
up
we
to
know? How do we know that is the dragon's head?
I'm gonna look at.
Dragon's head. And this is a headless dragon.
I'm
yeah.
going to look at what's her name and say, do you think the dragon would notice if it was a different dragon's head? Like, sometimes I lose my hat and I'm wearing another hat and I don't realize it's not the same hat.
Wait.
I would certainly notice, but there have not been many dragons in these lands for a long time. Hence,
No, you're
our
right.
surprise that you being led here by one.
Here's the thing. Your forces oppose Strahd and you have many battles, correct?
That is correct. Many of my soldiers are wandering the lands, slaying the undead that they find.
Argon Vostol fought with you, but Strahd apparently defeated Argon Vostol. Or Argon Vost.
Yes.
Argenvost, yeah.
Argon Vost. So that means, knowing the kind of person that Strahd is, and we're pretty sure we know them, that's his head. That's her head. It has to be. Someone as pompous as that would cut the head off and put it in their library.
That does seem in keeping with Strahd's.
Dining room.
That's Strahd's the Conqueror.
Oh, it's right, dining room.
No,
Yeah, dining room.
that's in the bowels of the castle.
It's on the
No,
first
it's
floor.
it's not.
Sure it is.
No, her dining room was a different place.
It was an old dining room full of bones.
Yeah, it was
Right,
an
no,
old
but-
dining room.
Where the wedding cake was, on the same floor of the library.
It's not where the wedding cake was. The wedding cake was in a different room.
It was.
Okay. The wedding cake is on the floor of the library.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a religion check about how you could potentially put this dragon to rest?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Any of us have religion, but where's Gal? We need her. Dang it. Yeah, a 14 probably won't help.
12.
Yeah, I think probably either getting the head. Potentially you could, whack this a bunch, and then do some sort of ritual, and then do a funeral ritual over it. If you don't want to go all the way back to get the head. But that means you'd have to fight a skeletal form or dragon.
I don't want to fight an undead dragon.
That's ready to go.
I'm terrified what it'll breathe on us.
And doesn't have a head. It's probably fine.
Famous last words.
Grizzly wants to fight the undead dragon so badly, but he recognizes that Trior does not want to, so he's not going to push the issue.
I just think I have to find a way to get that head. Not Strahd's. Strahd would totally have taken it.
Well, of course it's not Strahd's. Strahd's head is much smaller and prettier, and not a dragon.
Okay. Okay, that's right. I remember now. I remember the dragon head is now. It's in the first basement, right where Ciri's laboratory was, or kitchen was. Is.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. We should ask Ciri if she forgot anything back at the castle that she would like us to go grab for her real quick. Then we can go back to the castle, and we can show up and say, oh, we're just here to grab the thing for Ciri from her kitchen. We can go down to the kitchen to grab the thing, but then at the same time we grab the dragon skull, and then we fly away with it. And technically we did what we were there for, so we weren't really lying. I learned that part from Dina.
Carr looks at Dina like, that's the craziest plan I've ever heard, but I think it might work.
Ooh, I'll ask her to make some of her meat pies with the same spices she used back at the castle. And then... Ooh. Dina, you might need to sneak over there and, make sure you steal, a spice that she's supposed to have.
Okay.
That way she can be missing it, and then she can say, oh, I need that spice, and then I can offer to go get it for her. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I can steal all the spaces.
Probably just the one. She would notice, I think, if all of them were missing. She's good at that kind of thing.
Okay.
All right, I think we have a plan. I turn to the Revenant, I'm guessing, and say, we have a plan. We're going to go seek out the head that Strahd may have taken from Argenvost and bring it back to hopefully lay her to rest.
Oh, sorry, Vlaka, I didn't include you in the plan. That was rude of me. Would you like to be involved?
Deception is not my forte.
Yeah, mine either.
However, we'd be willing to perhaps perhaps strike elsewhere, cause a distraction, if that would be useful for you.
Sure, I think that's a good idea.
I've got somebody else who could cause a distraction.
I suggest you talk to them then. I doubt that you'll be working with them unless you have particularly loyal allies. Be willing to work with us.
Probably not. But we can get them to cause a distraction.
Well, I suppose let us know when you wish to enact this plan of yours.
So, Chloe, you have an idea how long it would take to fly to Castle Ravenloft?
You know what? I'm gonna pull out, because I have this. Actually, I have a calculator. Calculates how long it takes to get to places in Barovia.
Nice.
Because Barovia is actually not that big.
No.
I mean, it should only be
So I was thinking about 4 to 5 hours. That's up by
Yeah.
road.
do about this. So you're here. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll say probably like 6 hours. So if you went today, you'd probably get there by nightfall. Maybe like 5 hours because you can fly and skip over some landscape things. So take the road then. Navigate terrain.
All right, let's go make this plan happen then.
Anyway, half a day, long enough that like if you left in the morning, you could be back by nightfall. If you basically if that was your whole day.
So then the attack would take place about midday tomorrow. If we need to go get some rest, leave early, have Dina find her allies, then scoot to the castle. So somewhere just after midday. Does that sound right to everybody?
Do we have a way to contact Siri? Or contact Irina?
No.
Then we need to go talk to our allies.
Which ones are you talking about?
Caw.
Oh, that's the opposite direction.
No, I was thinking Kresk.
Oh.
No, that's the opposite direction.
It is. But we want her as far away from Ravenloft as possible.
That's my point. We don't want to go back to Kresk. Look, Irina's already there. Strahd promised. It's now in a fake contract, I hope. I think I did that right. And so
I don't think we're gonna distract Strahd anyway.
No, let's not worry about that then. We know what we have to do. Grizzly had a good plan. We can go do that. It should work just fine.
All right,
Wait,
so
what? That doesn't sound like me. I think someone might be pretending to be me, Trior.
Well, I mean, they do say a broken clock is right at least twice a day. And I think you're highly correct on this. It's a good plan. Little deceitful for you, but yeah, it's a good plan.
I'm okay at deception.
I know you are, and that's why I think this will work. As long as I shut up, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go talk to Siri, make sure the spice disappears, and use it to cover to go back to the castle. And so we'll take 6 hours to get there. So by nightfall tonight, then I turn to the Revenant and say, so just before midnight tonight, am I right on the timetable there, Chloe? I don't want to assume. It would take us 6
Go,
hours to get there.
yeah. Tell me the plan. I don't worry about about saying exactly the right time. Just tell me what
Okay.
do you want to happen.
I think the plan is to go down, have Dina steal Siri's spices, while then Grizzly has Siri to make special meat pies, and realize she doesn't have anything there to make it with now for some reason. And we'll offer to go back to Castle Ravenloft and get it for us since we can fly, and then head off to Castle Ravenloft. In the meantime, as soon as we get there, hopefully as soon as we get there, the Revenant can have their forces attack somewhere else as a distraction. While we go into the castle, go downstairs to Siri's kitchen, get the spices, and then steal the dragon skull, and head upstairs, fly out the top floor like we knew how to do before, and head back here. Does that make sense for everybody?
Sure.
Yep.
All right.
All right, it's time for my favorite game. Let's do a heist. Woo. I ran a Blades in the Dark game. Doing heists are fun.
I agree.
So I need, and this is Dina. I need you, Trier, and Grizzly to distract Siri while I steal the spice.
Okay.
And then when I appear with the spice, when you see me again, Grizzly, you can probably ask her to make the meat pies or something.
Got it.
Okay. Let's go.
We'll be back as soon as we can. If you're forced to attack somewhere, aim for blah, blah, blah time.
Right. As a third thing to consider, do you want Siri to not mention the Strahd that you're just popping by the castle?
No, she can. That's sort of why we were doing the whole cover story thing, right?
Okay, that's true. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
sounds
gonna.
good.
I'm not gonna specifically mention it to her. I'm just gonna let her do whatever comes naturally. So.
Say we'll go get them, and
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we
Right,
know the way,
so-
Ben. We know the way to your laboratory. We can go get them.
Yeah. Then I think I'm gonna need a stealth check for doing some crime from someone, probably Dina, and someone to give me a deception. Yeah, this is definitely a deception.
Okay, so the 28 for a stealth or a sleight of hand, they're the same.
Yeah, you're good. This is not very hard to steal from.
And then you said deception?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got to be from me though, right? Because I'm distracting her.
I'll help.
I mean, I don't even think you really need that distraction with the 28. This is more to be like, yeah, we're just gonna head back to the castle and not do anything sketchy that you need to worry about.
Okay.
So you want it for me?
Whoever's gonna convince her.
Oh, we can let you, since
Vance,
Dina's
if someone
there.
wants to help.
Oh, I said I'll help. It's fine. If Grizzly wants to make the roll.
I mean, I rolled a deception. I rolled
Okay.
17. If that's
What did you get?
Grizzly.
17.
Okay.
If that works.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, again, Siri is not. It's not an
she's a very
expert
trusting
detective.
soul.
Yeah, she also doesn't have any particular reason to disbelieve you, so she's like,
Right.
all right. I guess I'll be here with Talos. Right, we're working on. I'm showing him how to knit.
Oh. Cool. Can I
We're
have a
working on-
muffler?
Can't think of knitting term. What's a knitting term? What's an easy stitch?
Cross stitch. I don't know.
Purling.
Yeah, we're working on purling right now. He's pretty good at it. He's good with using his hands.
Good.
So, yes. So, I guess we're gonna go to the Rovia map.
Mm-hmm.
I guess still traveling. Are there gonna be air random encounters?
are there?
Ooh, giant bats.
But we're friends with the giant bats, right?
Well, Grizzly is.
You know.
What is fun? I get to add nothing. That's the role I need to make a random encounter happen.
Flying primates.
Yep.
I know it. Let's see. Pulling out things. Give me like 30 more seconds. Go ahead and riff for me.
So, what are we gonna do once we get to the castle? We're gonna go in like that main entrance that we went in before, and be like,
Yeah, I don't see why not. We're just going to tell the
Yeah.
tell the truth.
we have to go down and get the spices for Siri so she can make meat pies.
Wait, Siri's making
don't-
meat pies? Ooh, I can't wait. That's going to be so good.
I know what this is. So what's everyone's fly speed, just to check? Yeah, this can catch up to you.
60.
45? Yeah, 45.
That means that I might have a slicer.
I think yours is 30. I mean, even for the fastest one.
Yeah, you have flying speed equal to your walking speed.
What do I do? Ooh, I know. Guy map.
I can fly for up to 4 hours.
You probably want to just have Grizzly carry you, right? So you don't have to.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to use up the full charge and then not be able to get back if in an emergency.
Uh-huh.
All right, so. All right, you're flying your way along, and from behind you, there's the gout of flame, as you realize you've been followed by the chimera from the abbey, and it looks hungry.
Oh, hello, friend.
Oh, hi. Hi, Chimera.
Right, it gives a roar, and it looks like it is getting ready to launch. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, air
It has
combat.
a fly speed of 60, so you get some it can chase you down.
Okay, I've got a 16 initiative.
I got a 22.
Well, that's rather low for you.
Probably roll that. Huh? Natural 1 and a total of a 15. So, because of advantage, I will take the 15.
I think you should take that 15. You
Yeah.
all still managed to beat the chimera. It's your turn. This chimera that tried to breathe fire on you before is back.
Okay.
It wants a little halfling snack, a little
I'm gonna-
gnome snack.
I'm gonna be like, hey guys, what should we do? I mean, I could just shoot it, but I mean, we saved it. Doesn't that count for anything?
Not in its eyes.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to play.
I guess I'll just shoot. I would like to try to hide first, but I don't think I did. 13 to hide.
You are definitely not hidden.
I didn't think so.
As you try and crawl around,
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus Grizzly to get to the other side. It is very clear where you are.
All right. I got a 21 to hit.
Grizzly's like rolling to kind of because he thinks he thinks he's preventing you from getting a good shot. So he's constantly rolling. So you're facing the chimera.
Right.
All right, that'll definitely hit.
So that is a 5. Excuse me? 5 damage, yes.
It takes the damage again. It is big and angry. This is definitely. I think, okay, I think the way to think of this is like, if you saved a goose, it would still probably try and peck you.
You're not wrong.
Well, I
there.
mean, geese are evil, so.
Yeah, so are chimeras. They're like geese.
I guess. Okay. They're the geese of the magical realm.
Yeah. Like the other animals were chill with you.
Yeah.
The mimics didn't try and attack you. This chimera. Chimeras are chaotic evil. They just like being mean.
Okay. Alright.
They're also magical, unholy monstrosities that are probably created to be creatures of destruction. Regardless, you do 5 damage.
Okay. And that's all I can do, because I tried to hide already.
Alright, then Trier, you are up.
Let's see. I can do that as a standard action, right? Let's see. So many abilities, so little time. It's a standard action, okay. So we'll do that, and
I generally don't like being like humanoids, like orcs being chaotic evil, nah. But I will have chimeras and like owlbears just be like huge assholes.
Well, because, I mean, there are actually geese. So. And blue jays.
Chimera can have a goose head. Problem solved.
What's up with blue jays?
They're horrible.
Really? I didn't know that about them.
Oh, yeah. Blue jays are like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Okay, so as my primary action, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the Chimera. I can do that once a day.
Mhm.
Bam.
Oh, it needs to make a dex save. That's me.
Yes, Dex 15.
It's not very dexterous. Alright, it fails.
Oh.
All right, so it's lit up with purple glitter.
Cool, that means everything gets
Fabulous.
advantage on it. When
And-
attacking? Is that how that works?
Yes, that's how that works. It is a concentration spell, but I'll keep that up. My second action is to wild shape into archer form. Mark that off. Alright, so that's one free shot. Not much, but give it a go. Come on, swing.
Made it light up.
Does an 18 hit it?
An 18 definitely hits it.
Alright, woo, it's a whole 1d8 plus 4 damage.
Hey,
I
hey.
rolled that really.
1d8 plus 4 damage is pretty good.
Oh, not complaining.
What number does 1d8 plus 4 equal?
I can't find the information. Hang on, just oh, there it is. Okay. Grand
Oh no,
total
Captain
of
Bastion, you've done battle with blue jays. Or mockingbirds.
that's 11 points of damage.
It gives an angry growl.
11 points of radiant, if that matters.
It does not in this case.
Okay.
Oh.
Seems like whatever you do will be fine. Speaking of which, Grizzly, what do you want to do?
Come on, Tina, let's go get him. And then Grizzly is going to rage as a bonus action, because of course he is. And then he is going to... He doesn't need to use reckless attack this time. He just gets the advantage. That's fancy.
It's true.
So yeah, he's going to go ahead and do his claws, and he's going to make 3 attacks at advantage. So the first one is going to be a 19 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
22 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and a 23 to hit. So
Those will all hit. So you can just add up the damage. Give me one big number.
6 and 6 is 12, and 3 is 15, plus 15 is 30 points of damage.
That's a good chunk of single target damage. Oh no, do we lose Lupine?
Uh-oh, it looks like we did. Ah! The frame is all messed up. The frame! Ah! I'm just going to put up the on-break thing so it doesn't look quite so ugly. We're still here, folks. We're just experiencing minor connection issues.
I'm not switching to Windows. That's good. I like that.
Got it. It's interstitial music.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that your DM hold music is the same as my DM hold music.
Bossa Nova is perfect hold music. I love Bossa Nova.
Well, you know, Girl from Ipanema is just the standard for elevator music, so and hold music.
Yeah, exactly.
It's way better than like the Muzak they had in the 80s. It's like Bossa Nova is also actually good, is the thing.
Agreed.
I used to have a customer I called on who had Hotel California on a loop for the hold music. You listen to the whole song, calling, man, hold is fine. I'm okay waiting on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Singing the whole song.
That's gotta be expensive to license, though.
I don't know how they did it. I'm pretty sure they weren't doing it legally. Because back then you really can't do for that. People do things with music all the time and they wouldn't never get caught. I know when I worked in music sales, that was the problem. Big problem. Well, I'll just plug my Spotify in and play that. No, you can't do that.
Captain Vashon says it must have been the Blue Jays.
Shouldn't have brought them up. They came and showed up. That's how that works.
Yep.
I should just add one goose to the random encounter table.
Just a single goose.
Yes. 1d1 geese.
It's got to specifically be a Canadian goose, though. If it's not a Canadian goose, it's not scary.
Do I have goose built in? I do have some monsters just set to go because some of them, are in the SRD. So I can just pull them out real easy. I don't have goose. Do I have swan? Do I have duck?
I'd be afraid of giant duck. So, I mean... You have bread.
I got a planetar. I can send a planetar after you.
Oh, no.
Like, that's basically just a big goose.
I think we might have fundamentally different experience with geese. Chloe? If you think a planetar is basically just a goose,
I mean, they have the wings. They have the power to inflict violence.
I guess you're not wrong.
Let's see, I have owl bears.
Oh, no.
What?
Ha!
Wait.
Owl bears can't fly.
I was just looking at other
Scary
random
thought.
encounters. I was like, I could have a random goose encounter. I don't have a goose. What's the closest thing I have?
That would be horrific.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back, Lupine.
Hi. Yeah, my internet just died. I don't know why.
We thought it was the Blue Jays, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Jay, the syndicate took out my power. Or took out my internet.
That's why you don't mention it.
Yeah. Right?
That's why I'm talking about the little
That was
green
my-
creatures that hide in swamps, because they will show up and flood our complex with lots of little ones, and it's just not fun.
That
Don't
was
talk
my
about 'em.
first mistake. Yeah.
Never talk about.
Will you be coming back on camera?
No, because I'm on my phone. I'm
Okay.
actually not on internet right now.
Okay, gotcha. In that case,
I'm on the so can you I don't know, put a placeholder there or something?
yep, I just have to switch a couple things around, and I can
Yeah,
make
do you
that
have your
happen.
sheet? I think maybe can finish this encounter and then you'll be at Castle Strahd. That's probably a good break, so you can have everyone
Yeah.
back for
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Boom! There we go.
All right,
Cool,
well,
we're back.
Chimera.
Yay.
Oh, Grizzly, I think, did you finish your turn?
You did 30 points of damage.
Yep, I darted in. I said hello, and I'm done for the turn. Done for
Oh,
the
well,
round.
you did claw attacks. You know who else has claw attacks? Chimera has claw attacks.
It
Ew.
does.
It's gonna try and attack you, but not with advantage, because you didn't reckless. And the 12 probably misses.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, what's her name kept the shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave it to her. Yes,
In that
Mhm.
case,
she
I've
was
got
holding on
to.
to it. I don't think you asked.
I have
I
to.
mean, you didn't ask for it back, but she would have held on to it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try to take it back from her. It's hers.
Yeah.
Inventory. I have
Then
to
what is your
remove-
AC?
Oh, it's still 18. It's still not gonna hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the lion
Yeah.
head tries to claw at you and misses. Right, the dragon head's gonna try and bite you.
Oh, sorry.
That's
It's like
also-
it's a 16. I apologize.
That's still gonna miss, and then this goat. Are you the one? All right, goat's the one to land a hit. And the goat's gonna hit you with its horns and do 12 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez,
Is it 12 or 16?
Oh, 16. I saw the 12 on the dice and I got excited.
I would too. Okay, so that's actually gonna be 8.
Yep, because you're a barbarian, you're raging.
Yay, rage!
Right, and
Range.
that's all it does on its turn. Dina, it's your turn.
And you get
Okay.
advantage. Tina. Does that work out?
Yeah. If I get advantage, that means I get sneak attack, so yeah.
Bingo.
Okay, so
You will want to stab though, because you're in close range right now.
oh right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stab
Stab it.
and I don't have my shadow sword anymore, but it is just a short sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you want to unlock the Shadow Powers again. It's always there waiting.
Oh, it is?
Oh, Gal's gonna be mad at you if you do. You want to
I
face
know.
that, Raph?
I don't really want to do it.
You just get the sense of like, if you really wanted, you could.
Yeah. No, but I'm
make a
not
deal.
going to. Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
Yep, that will hit.
Cool. And okay. So there's that. Plus that.
Probably
Okay,
a big
so-
number.
22 damage.
Okay, it is definitely bloodied at this point.
Oh, and I get to forget how to do this. I get to stab with my dagger too. But I always forget. Oh, I just don't get my damage bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're and you don't get sneak attack, so it's just like an extra D4
Yeah.
damage you can do.
Okay, so that's 14. I don't know if that'll hit.
Yeah, that's
14.
just what you need to hit.
Oh, awesome.
As it swings around, you're able to catch the wings. Like, the wings are large. It's hard to make wings dodge.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I literally just did 1 damage, but whatever.
Okay, give it a little scratch.
Hey, 1's a 1.
Yeah, I'm like scritch, scritch, scritch.
I mean, you got a big stab,
Yeah.
just like icing on the cake of
Mhm.
murder, the murder cake. Everyone's favorite,
Moira.
everyone's favorite cake.
Mhm.
All right,
Murder cake.
and Trier, you are up.
All right. Guiding bolt. Here we go. I'm gonna roll that. Roll advantage. Huzzah.
I was reading Druid. I do like how they get guiding bolt as like, okay, you get 1 attack every like short rest or something that's like a little bit stronger and it's thematic.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, that will hit.
All right. This is gonna hurt. Them, not me. Let's see what it is. No, just no roll. 23 points of damage. Radiant damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it is definitely wounded. Grizzly, you are up. You know, if you want to attack non-lethally, you can. It has wings, so it'll just like slowly glide down. I'm like, if you want to do it non-lethally, I'm not going to just make it drop to the ground and die anyway.
And you went through all the trouble of saving it, so yeah, Grizzly's not gonna. He's not gonna try to kill it. So 19 on the first attack, a 23 on the second attack, and a 24 on the third attack. So
Yeah, those are all going to hit.
that's weird. 6, 3 is 9, and 6 is 15, plus 15 is 30.
Yeah, that is enough to take it out. You see it go unconscious. I imagine, like, I imagine probably the goat and the lion are out dragons. The dragon head is just groggily trying to keep in the wings stretched out, and it slowly glides to the ground.
That was a really good effort, but I mean, you've been out of practice for a while, so don't take it too hard on yourself.
Hello,
And
Grizzly.
you see the light of the chimera plop into the ground. You're able to continue flying along to the castle.
All right.
And I think that is where we will leave it for today. To give time, that way you can have our everyone back, and then
Mhm.
I can adjust the castle because I may have adjusted it for super later on castle, so I need to unadjust it.
There's no way they're going to come back to the castle, so I'll just go ahead and make it super murder crazy.
Mhm.
That's how it goes.
I don't know what y'all do. All right, so anyway, wrap up things. Okay, I'll stop staring into the void about player decisions. I have been Chloe. Let me go back. I have been your GM for this game. You can also find me on the internet. I have an Instagram at Chloe Serena, and I also have a Twitch at Chloe_Serena.
I didn't realize you had a
Those are-
separate Twitch. I'm going to have to follow you.
I should actually do things on there. Like, I don't know. I'm like
I know how that
streaming.
goes.
Maybe I'll do some of my own stuff eventually. Yeah, that is what. Do I have anything else going on? Not right now. So yes, that is me. Ben, who are you? Where can people find you if they so choose? And what, if you, anything you want to plug?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody. My name is Ben Ravensdale. I've been Grizzly Madams. I can be found again on Thursday of this week, this channel, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be playing some BattleTech Fate RPG that I'll be running. I'm really excited about that. We've got a couple new players, and I think we're going to finally get off the ground with it. So After that, you can find me back here again on Monday at 6 p.m. for the Dragon Age game, and then right after that, another round of this. So yeah, I am around. I'm currently working on a board game called The Villains and Henchmen. If you want to Google that or Google Ravensdale Publishing, you'll find us. We've got social media accounts on all the big platforms, although they're not very active. But yeah, that's me.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining us.
What about you,
And
Lupine?
I am Lupine. I'm still here, I promise. My internet had just decided to like crap out. But I had fun tonight playing your favorite Spice Little Rogue. Uh, and if you want to help me yell at my internet company, you can send a message on my link tree, and I just posted a link to my link tree, or you can find the other stuff that I'm in. I'm in 2 other shows on Wednesdays. Usually not this Wednesday, but usually I'm in the Lovecraft Tapes. I'm a cast member of the Lovecraft Tapes podcast, and we record it live on Wednesdays. And yeah, and monthly, and actually twice this month, we're playing Beyond the Witchlight. It's a campaign where we're playing with the Real Women of Gaming. And also, something really exciting is happening for the Real Women of Gaming soon. So on April 29th and April 30th, we are having an online convention called TogetherCon. And here, let me. I was going to drop a link in, but I can't get to many places because again I'm on my phone. But here, this is what I this is what I just said. Unfortunately, I can't find sites for you yet. But TogetherCon is it's an online convention. My friend Crimson, who's the founder of Real Women of Gaming, started this at the beginning of the pandemic because nobody could, go out and get together and do stuff. And so this was a way for everyone to get together and celebrate our geekiness, nerd culture, and anime and people who love TVs and movies that are science fictiony and fantasy, and people who play video games and tabletop games and all that stuff. There's going to be panels. There's sponsors, and they're all selling merch and stuff. And there's vendors. There's an artist alley kind of thing going on, and the there's Discord for the TogetherCon server, and if you sign up for the mailing list on the website, I believe they're going to send that out at the beginning of the convention. And we'd love everybody to just show up and be themselves, because that's what we really want people to do. By the way, I am a member of the Real Women of Gaming. I think I didn't mention that. So anyway, as part of that, I'm playing a game, and we're showcasing, people just having fun being nerds together. And so I hope that everyone can make it. And go to the website or just Google TogetherCon. Unfortunately, I can't find a website for you, but just Google TogetherCon, and there will be information about how you can attend and stuff.
I would love to attend.
Yes. So I will post things around. I can put something on my link tree. I will put something on my link tree, actually, about that. So, yeah, I'm inspired now. Anyway, sorry. That Mike, you're up.
Okay. I'm Mike Leader. I played your Anxiety Druid Triar tonight. You can find me online at Dr. Fusion, Fuzion, on Twitter and other places when I get a chance to post there. Chloe did post my link tree earlier, which has information about this game, how things are going on. You can scroll back up and probably find it, or if
I
she wants to
posted
post
it
it again.
again.
Oh, okay, thank you. Um, Another project I have going on is next month the GameX conventions for Strategicon that happen here in Los Angeles. Memorial Day weekend, I'll be there running Spirit of 77 and Calidris Academy, which is my LARP, but I'm doing it in tabletop format since the rules translate from LARP to tabletop without any issues. We're doing that for the first time with open playtest, which will be a lot of fun, hopefully. Or all crash and burn. However it works, we'll see.
I played in
But we'll
Cladrius. It was a very good alpha.
Yep. Just now it's me by myself, and that's always a terrifying thought. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure it'll go great. And TogetherCon sounds very cool. I'm definitely going to check that out.
And mind you, I remember playtesting Ben's game. It feels like an eternity ago at the same convention I'm going to be at.
Oh, my board game. Oh, that's right. Jeez,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I kind of miss the Strategicon stuff. They're a good group a good series of conventions. So
It's going to be busy. They did 4,000 people in February. It was so crowded I couldn't believe it. Terrifying. 4,000 people. Ugh.
good times.
Triple mask. Anyway, thank you all very much. This was lots of fun.
Yes, thank you all for coming. Have a good night. Try to not get attacked by any wild birds.
Or chimeras.
Yes. Swans, geese.
Walking birds, they'll beat you up and they'll make fun of you.
Watch out.
It's true.
It's physical and emotional damage.
Thanks
Only
again,
meaning
everybody.
the bird strike.
Yes. Thanks again, everybody. Take care, and we will see you later this week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi.
I should mention there is a calendar up that's got general information for the channel, but it is not entirely accurate, so please take it with a grain of salt. I did not realize I do not have an accurate schedule, so sorry, everybody. Hopefully that doesn't cause any confusion. Bye.